What's up, YouTube? Welcome to your weekly guidance video. If you guys are coming from TikTok or IG, you already saw your quick message, and I hope you chose your pile already. If you did not see your short message, go ahead and take a minute to meditate and pick a number 1 through 3. You're going to be in group 1, group 2, or 3. Taking a moment to meditate, breathing in and out, sitting with your intuition and feeling into which pile is going to be good for you, okay? So, without further ado, we're going to start with pile 1. Pile 1, you guys were being asked to step into the spotlight a little bit, right? There's something that you're meant to be sharing. There's a double message here, right? Actually 3, because relationships came up as well. So pile 1, a recap of your message was to step into the spotlight, not being afraid to be perceived, allowing people to know and hear the knowledge that you have and the wisdom that you have, sharing your gifts, sharing your insight, right? The second part to that, relationships came up, a wound around infidelity or not being able to trust people, right? Disloyalty, this doesn't have to be with a romantic partnership. This could be with friendships as well, feeling like people are just not as loyal as you would like them to be, right? What's coming up for you is this need to kind of express yourself more, not allowing the wounds from the past to keep you from trusting people, and not allowing your wounds from the past to keep you from allowing yourself to be big, right? There's 2 messages here. So for some of you guys, it's the need to tap into courage to trust again as far as relationships. And for others, it's the need to tap into the courage to trust yourself again, to be in the spotlight, to be big, to sustain success, right? To obtain success, etc., etc. So let's see what else Spirit has to say for Group 1. It's a very beautiful message, but I could feel that your heart chakras took a little bit of a hit, right? I keep hearing disloyalty and dishonesty, so I feel like for part of the collective, it's very important for you to have trust in people, right? And you haven't been able to find your people. You haven't been able to find people that are as pure as you is what I'm hearing, or have good intentions without needing something in return, right? It's almost like you're somebody that just gives naturally, that is just there for people naturally, and you don't expect anything in return. But what you're starting to realize is that nobody ever returns anything, and that's cute to not expect anything in return, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like you deserve something in return though. And I feel like you guys are starting to realize that, like, who around me is returning something, right? Because of that, you are on the defense, right? You're like, I don't want anybody coming in. I'm going to be very picky with my energy now. It's almost like I'm hearing like a shutdown, but I'm also seeing a siren, right? And I feel like Spirit is the one that told you to shut down. My ear is itching too. Spirit is the one that sounded the alarm. Like, you know what? Get away from people, sit with yourself, learn self-worth, and learn boundaries with your energy as well, so that you can step back into the world and meet new connections, and from the get-go set those boundaries so that you're not completely pouring too much into yourself, right? Even as it pertains to the relationship, it feels like maybe there were some boundaries that needed to be set. It feels like somebody, like I'm seeing somebody dip their toe in the water, right? So whoever it is that this pertains to relationships for, you allowed people to test the waters too much, right? So speaking up from the beginning, like, hey, actually, I'm not okay with you having friends of the opposite sex, right? Or if that's something for you, that could be a thing. Or I'm not okay with you staying out all night with your homies, right? Like whatever it was that somebody was testing the waters, and it feels like the people pleasing side of you was just like, okay, all right, okay. And the boundaries got tested and they got pushed too far, right? So just communicate from the beginning, right? Because it feels like people, I'm literally seeing somebody like step and then twist their foot. You know that TikTok meme where they're like stand on business? It's kind of like that, right? But it feels like somebody did that to you. Somebody stepped and then had the nerve to twist that motherfucker. You're like, what? Hold on, let me see what else is coming up for actually, I'm only gonna pull 3 oracles and 3 of the playing cards for each section. So yeah, you need to stand up for yourself, Group 1. You need to stand up for yourself with other people and with yourself, right? Telling yourself like, no, actually, I'm not meant to be small. I could be big. So let me go ahead and post this video, or let me go ahead and share my knowledge, right? You guys have a lot of guys are very likable people, and it feels like the world is just kind of waiting for you to come out and share what it is you're supposed to share, right? I keep seeing the star, like you're supposed to be successful, and I'm seeing success clearly. And as far as relationships, you guys are very likable people, meaning everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to come near you. But what are the boundaries that you need to set in the beginning? Like, yes, I am a likable person. I do have a lot of charisma. I am that motherfucker. So what boundaries do I need to set? Because not everybody deserves this, right? Thinking in that mindset from the beginning, right? What are your morals? What are your values? What are your do's? What are your don'ts? What are the lines that people shouldn't cross with you, right? What are the lines that people shouldn't cross with you? Yeah, this is tapping into emotions a lot. This is tapping into emotions a lot. Somebody feels betrayed. Ooh. Somebody here feels betrayed, right? There's this feeling of being betrayed. I'm hearing envy too, so you could be somebody that's surrounded by envy a lot. But I'm just seeing somebody shake their head, like their hand is in their head, and they're just like, and I just keep hearing disloyalty. So for group one, like you're really getting a heavy message not to change your heart, just change how you give your heart and change who you give it to, right? Because it feels like somebody here, infidelity keeps coming up, I'm not gonna lie. Infidelity, or if this is not romantic, this could just be betrayal, right? Somebody gossiping about you behind your back, somebody spreading your business, somebody like just talking shit that you didn't think would be talking shit about you, right? And this honestly has to do with like jealousy. I'm hearing competition as well. Almost like people who did not want to see. This is reminding me of somebody who finally won. And then because they won, people's maths dropped, right? When I say that, I mean, when you get a big win in life, people will start to fall away. And it hurts because you kind of see like, oh, this person actually isn't really happy for me, or this person isn't cheering me on, or this person is in secret competition. But it's really protection when that happens, right? People fall away. People fall away because the spotlight got so big around you that it started to expose people, right? So this is talking about like, I'm hearing like there's some celebration coming in for you, and that's why things are being revealed to you. Yes, it hurts, but don't cause it to block your heart. Understand that spirit is protecting you because there's a big blessing coming in for you. Oh, my earring just fell, and that's on the right side, which is protection, right? A big blessing is coming in for you. And I'm hearing not everybody could be around for your wins, right? But don't, because I'm seeing this energy of I'm just going to like keep everything in. But in this new chapter with these wins, you're actually going to have to be open, right? So don't allow this to cause you to close your heart off. Just allow it to teach you that you are not meant to give yourself to everybody, especially not at 100% capacity. Maybe for some people, you give them 20% capacity. Maybe for others, you give them 50% capacity. And then maybe that one person, you're like, okay, I could give them 90% capacity because baby, I will never give all of my cups to anybody. No matter how much I love you, I have to have a reserve for myself, right? So just keep that in mind, group number one. There's a lot of emotions coming up for you. But I'm hearing this too shall pass, right? Just remember the strength that you had to tap into in the past, because I know you guys have been through things in the past, and I know that you overcame them in the past. So just remember that. Just remember those things, right? Let's see what else Spirit has for you. I'm going to do one more sweep because this is a beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. I feel your pain. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm just dismissing that, because I definitely feel the pain. But look, success. I kept saying that I keep hearing success for you guys. I keep seeing success. I keep feeling success. What you guys have to learn, you guys have to learn how to reserve your energy, because when you're successful, even more people are going to want to be around you, right? Because first of all, they're just going to be intrigued, right? Oh my God, this person is so amazing. And then you're going to have other people that are like, how can I benefit from this? You're going to have other people that just want to get close to you to be nosy, right? So you have to learn how to how to cast away negative energy. Then I say you're gonna have people that come around you just to be nosy, that come around you just to trip you, right? So you have to start to practice these things now before you step into this beautiful, bountiful energy that you're about to step into, right? It's gonna be amazing for you guys. Come Leo season, honestly, that's when you're gonna start to see like creativity, I just said, and confidence. That's both Leos. Come Leo season, you guys are going to be, I could be talking to some Leos right now because I'm really feeling Leo energy heavy. Good luck. I'm feeling Leo energy very heavily. This is, so come Leo season, yes. Especially if you're a creative, especially, I'm hearing a guru. So you could be like a hair guru or a makeup guru or something like that. I'm hearing guru specifically. So if you are into something like that, don't look at my edges, y'all. Don't be anti-black. Then this is going to be a beautiful time for you to step into this, right? But do not literally banish the curse and healing energy. Healing energy tends to come from your hands and stuff, but if you want to talk about chakras, from the heart, right? Don't allow whatever it is that caused you your pain to create a generational curse in your heart, right? Because then if you get to that energy of, well, I'm just not going to date at all, you're going to start a generational curse of women being single in your family because they are bitter from something that happened to them in the past, right? Or, you know what, I'm just going to start being an asshole. You're going to start a generational curse of being a dick because you're projecting your pain instead of healing your pain, right? Do not start a generational curse because of the things that you've been through in the past. Somebody cheated on me. Well, I'm going to be a cheater. Then you're going to start a generational curse in your family, and so on and so forth, right? So don't be the person that starts a generational curse in your family. Yes, things hurt, but it's to pump you up, right? Spirit puts us through things to pump us up, right? You could either go the way of woe is me, or you could hype yourself up and be like, you know what, I'm better than that. I will never let it happen to me again, right? So group number 1, y'all gotta heal your hearts. Do not let your heart shut down. I hope this helps. We're gonna move on to group number 2, okay? Let me know if it resonates in the comments. Ashe. All right, group number 2, welcome to your reading. Group number 2, you guys had a lot of emotions coming up. If you did not see your short message, pretty much Spirit was saying that there's some things that were done in the dark that are going to come to the light. And if there are confusions around relationships right now, conversations that weren't never had, they're coming to you now, right? This is reminding me of somebody that's coming forward with an apology, or maybe there was a half truth about a situation that was spoken and they're coming and they're finally speaking their full truth. So let's see what else Spirit has to say for group number 2. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit kept saying all seeing eye, meaning that your guide saw something that you may not have seen, and it feels like somebody here had an intuitive hit about something, right? Or you could have had a dream or a message that came to you or something like that, but you didn't have all the facts, right? You had to just navigate on your intuition. But the truth is coming forward. This feels like somebody coming to you with some type of, justice. Let's keep pulling. Some type of like revelation or apology or something like that. It's kind of, wow, okay, let's see what's going on here. Sorry, there was a motorcycle passing. Wow, let's see what's going on here. So you guys have leadership, safe travels, and karmic justice. Let's see what else the Spirit has to say. Finding love reversed. I feel like for group number 2, there's some closure coming here, right? And it's very similar to group number 1. And when I was pulling the messages, I said pretty much like if you went to group number 1, all the groups have kind of like a similar theme of there's some truth that needs to be revealed about some situations, right? This feels like there's closure coming from something in the past that will allow you to kind of step out of this energy of what if or what now is what I'm hearing. What if and what now, right? There's some closure coming that's going to allow you to kind of like release what you need to release, and move forward, right? To bring in new love, to bring in new abundance. There's a block there in the heart chakra for sure, right? Very similar to group 1. You might want to watch group 1 because both of you guys are tapping into this, like, what did I say? Let go. Both of you guys are tapping into this, like, let me feel into this real quick. I'm hearing there's no need to worry. There's no need to cry, right? And I'm seeing somebody lift your head up as you're crying. So it's this energy of transmuting pain into your power. Transmuting pain into your power, right? But there's somebody coming towards you, or there's some type of revelation. It could be spiritual as well, because this is a messenger. So it could either be a physical person or a spiritual download, right? That allows you to kind of release. You have learned the truth here. There's something that needs to be revealed. I didn't even realize that this card said learn the truth, high key. But there's something that needs to be revealed to let you go, right? To let you release something from the past. If you've been done wrong in connections, definitely things are going to come back in your favor. That's why this person is coming forward, right? Because there's karma being served. That's why when people be like, oh, my ex is spin the block, da, 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 a lot of the times it's because they energetically feel that karma and they don't know why, but they're being back led to you. And the whole time you are the source of their karma because of how they did you, right? So there's somebody coming back, right? Or there's a spiritual download coming that's going to allow you to release something from the past. But you have to let go of this, I'm hearing like it's almost like it's a leak, but it feels like poison. It's like a leak. So that's reminding me of you allowed an energy to kind of sit for too long, right? Whether it was sadness or resentment or anger, now it's leaking. It's almost like when you leave fruits out for too long and then they rot. That's one thing, right? You're letting it go bad, right? And then you let it rot, right? And then it rots so much that it starts to leak a juice. That's what it feels like. Like it rotted so much that it just started to leak. That's not good. That is not good. That does more harm to you than it does to the person, right? So I keep seeing somebody that's just like, what? Like, why would they do that? Why? Let it go. Let it go. Instead, ask yourself, why, like, what do I need to focus on now? Because Spirit protected me against something. This person is out of my life for a reason, right? It's time for you. Yeah, but there's something that needs to be revealed. You have concealment reverse. So let's see what the, actually, it's not sound. Let's see what the playing cards have to say. Spirit is making me look over here for something. You guys are ruminating on something. I don't know why I've been using that word so much this week. Ruminating. Oh, poor babies. There's somebody you gotta walk away from. I'm hearing mistreatment and I'm also hearing malnourished, but when they're saying malnourished, it feels like somebody hasn't been nourishing your soul, right? So if this is somebody that already left, Spirit pulled them away because they weren't nourishing your soul. Some of you guys are still in this connection, right? And hold on, I'm hearing it's piling up. It's piling up. Like your emotions are piling up. You need to find a way to release it, right? You know what's crazy? Because as soon as this card came out, I literally heard somebody took you for a joke. I'm hearing you gotta stand on business. One message that I heard this week was don't allow people to take you as a joke, right? Meaning when people disrespect you the first time, don't allow them to think that you're a jerk, right? By coming back like, you know what, it's okay, right? Teach them that you have self-worth and self-respect. Don't allow people to take you as a joke. If they want to walk away, don't go back and back because they're going to take you as a joke. Look at this person. They're so desperate. They're coming back to me even after I did right? Don't let people take you as a joke. You have a friend that disrespects you, that's throwing shade, don't let them take you as a joke. Show them that you stand on business, right? It's time for you to pick yourself up. There's something here that hurt you. There's some baggage that you took with you from a past hurt. There's baggage in your heart, group 2. There's baggage in your heart. There's baggage in your heart. And you got to take the trash out. You got to take the trash out. Don't put the trash on the boat and then take the boat somewhere else, because the trash is still coming with you. You got to take the trash out first, right? I don't mean to yell at y'all, but Spirit is kind of getting high because they're like, you are worth so much more and you know better, right? Resilience is what you guys have to step into. Resilience. Step into your power. I'm literally seeing Cinderella step into that shoe. After all the shit that she went through, she still chugged forward and was like, I'm gonna go see my man. I'm putting on the shoe. Right? Put on your shoe to your new life and your abundance and your new partner that's waiting for you. This blockage, if you guys have been slowed down in abundance, relationships, and friendships, it's this blockage from the past, right? You need to open yourself back up. It's not a trust issue that you have. It's an issue that you don't trust yourself to not go through this again. You don't trust yourself to not allow a snake close to you again. You don't trust yourself to recognize red flags and to set boundaries. Practice trust with yourself, right? Practice trust with yourself. Yeah. Practice trust with yourself, okay? Yeah. And I don't know why they're shaking my head. No. Somebody did something bogus behind y'all back. I'm not gonna lie. And for some of you guys, you just had a feeling. This is confirmation for you. Something was done behind your back, right? Something deceitful did take place. And it's crazy because it's elevating. It's going from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8, right? So that means y'all had warnings. Y'all seen something escalate, right? It just got worse and worse and worse. Go to group number 1 and listen, because this is the boundary thing, and they got the message of you need to set these boundaries at the beginning so that you don't allow people to dip their toe in the water and just keep testing, right? This is an escalation of something. This is just a lesson for you that once you see it about to escalate, maybe you don't walk away on the first thing, right? Because a lot of times we're the ones that trip in and whatever, right? But by the second escalation, oh, it's okay. You're taking me as a joke. I'm good, right? Truth is coming out though. Something's going to be revealed to you. It's going to allow you to just, I'm hearing a sigh of relief, like, okay, I'm not crazy. But don't take this when it's revealed to you and be like, okay, I'm not crazy. And then go to the next relationship and be like, am I crazy? And then it goes to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. And then you get to 12 before you're like, I'm not crazy, right? This is a lesson for you to learn so that in the next relationship, it's like, I'm not crazy. I've seen this before. That's it. Or the next connection or the next business partnership. Relationship doesn't have to only be romantic, right? This could be friendship or business as well. Family as well. But Spirit is wrapping something up for you, okay? Spirit is wrapping something up. Don't let your heart close. Go to group 1 and listen to group 1, because I feel like you guys need that message as well, okay? Without further ado, let's move to group 3. All right, group 3, welcome to your message. You all had a very, very interesting preview. If you did not see your short message, I'm going to recap it really quick for you. So for group 3, your mind was coming up. Your mind is almost like an enemy to you right now, right? Spirit is saying to set boundaries with your mind, because your mind is like, the sky is the limit. But Spirit is like, no, you're creating illusions because the sky is the limit, right? So controlling how much time you spend in your mind creating scenarios, whether that's this person's going to be so mad at me, or what was this person doing at 5 o'clock, right? Like setting boundaries with your mind so that you don't go down there. That doesn't mean don't trust yourself, because I'm really picking up on a lot of Pisces energy, right? They were bringing up Pisces energy, how it could be like a little bit confusing, but at the bottom of Pisces energy is always spirituality, right? And when you're very, very spiritual, things can be confusing because you're ahead of the time almost, right? You're feeling things that you can't see. You're hearing things with nobody in your ear. So understanding how to decipher the messages versus allowing your mind to kind of like warp it, right? And for other of you, it's just overthinking yourself into stagnancy, right? Create boundaries with your mind. I'm going to allow myself to daydream for 2 minutes. I'm going to allow myself to think about this and put two together for 2 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to have to ask for clarity, right? So that I don't jump to conclusions or make assumptions about things that I don't have any details for, right? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. What else does Spirit have to say? Let's see. Oh my God. I heard Concord, and then I heard Encore. Concord and Encore. Conquer your mind. Oh, that's funny. Conquer your mind, and they're saying encore, right? Encore is usually again. But you guys need to conquer that part. Like, where your mind is just like overthinking, right? Group number 3, I really feel like you guys are very, very, very spiritual. And for some reason, it's giving me 12th house energy, to be honest. Hold on now. This is giving me 12th house energy, to be honest, meaning that you guys feel like people that could see what's underneath. And it could be very confusing for you sometimes, right? Like, you sometimes don't understand why you're feeling things or seeing things or hearing things or dreaming things, and it could work against you. You guys feel like very, very spiritual people, right? Okay, but let me go to the cards. Yeah, it's almost like, okay, Spirit is saying, like, you know how they be like, take your head out of the books or something like that? I forgot what that saying is. It's almost like you guys need to do that before your mind. Like, take your head out of your mind. I don't know if that makes sense, right? So give yourself a distraction is what Spirit is saying. You guys spend too much time in your head because you don't have enough things to do outside of your head. Right? And I'm somebody that I love being in my head, baby. I be daydreaming all the time. But Spirit is saying, y'all spend, oh my God, that's so crazy. They made me look over here and it says head here, right? Head here. That's crazy. It feels like for group number 3, your mind always tries to look for an answer. Your mind always tries to look for information. So instead of allowing your mind to look for information in a negative way, meaning like, let me just think about scenarios and let me just come to conclusions, seek knowledge instead. Your mind just is yearning to learn something. So if it doesn't have anything to learn or to focus on, it's just like, whoop, let me just pick up a story and right? That's what it feels like. And it's like it's subconsciously working against you, right? I know this is a weird message, but you gotta walk with me, group 3. You gotta walk with me. Your mind needs a distraction. This is reminding me too, if you're somebody that just went through a heartbreak or something like that, your mind needs a distraction because you're thinking about it too much. There's something on your mind that you're thinking about it too much, right? Even if it's your past trauma, your past stories, you're thinking about it too much. You're sitting in it too much. You're spending too much time with it. Give your mind something to be distracted with, right? Some of you guys are overthinking if you need to stay in the connection or not. Damn, everybody got that message. Because something was done in the dark. Everybody got the message of something was done in the dark. That's why you had to navigate away from these people, right? Spirit is pushing you somewhere else. Navigation cut ties. Spirit is pulling people away because there's somewhere that you need to go that they're in the way of, right? There's somewhere that you need to go that they're in the way of, right? Yep. Okay, let's pull some plank. Look. Spirit is trying to push you somewhere else. Safe travels. And somebody's in the way. So don't overthink, right? I really feel like this is somebody that's going against their intuition. I'm not going to lie to you. I really feel like this is somebody that's going against their intuition. And that's why you're so heady, because you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You're fighting your heart too much, right? You got to get out your own way. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. At this point, Group 1 needs to watch Group 2 and 3. Group 2 needs to watch Group 1 and 3. And Group 3 needs to watch Group 1 and 2. Because all y'all had, like, there's a message in there for everybody. Okay? There's a message in there for everybody. So let's see. Oh, That's the second time my earring fell. So you know what? Spirit don't want me to be cute today. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so you guys, yeah, this feels like, okay, Spirit is Spirit is also saying, I'm sorry, because I could feel what you guys are doing. And Spirit is just like, why do y'all do that? This is making me feel like you guys don't even only do this to work against yourself. You do it to make excuses for people, right? Like somebody will be showing you that they're not really interested. And you're like, well, it must be because I didn't do this enough. So let me just try to do this, right? It's like forcing a connection or forcing something to work or forcing somebody to like you because you're overthinking it instead of just seeing things for what it is, if that makes sense. Yeah. Spirit is pushing you guys away from somebody. Or something. This could be a place too, a person, place, or thing, right? Yeah, they're pushing. Y'all are walking into a blessing, right? But the problem is this is about, Spirit is either pushing you away from a person, a place, or a thing, right? A job, whatever. You're spending too much energy overthinking this move or overthinking why it's happening instead of just taking the action, because you're actually walking towards a blessing. It can come to you sooner if you just stop wasting your time in your mind. I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but that's what it is. Like Spirit is like, why are you spending so much time in your mind when there's things to do outside of you? Y'all need to come up with a schedule. Y'all need to come up with a routine so that it reminds me of somebody that wakes up early but doesn't do anything because they don't know what to do with their time. Your mind needs structure. I forgot what group had that. Was it you guys? It was you guys. Your mind needs structure. Your mind needs structure. So create a routine. Be disciplined with yourself. The reason why you don't feel like you're disciplined with yourself now is because you don't give your mind any boundaries. Your mind needs boundaries. Okay? This is guidance for you guys. I'm not a TikTok reader that's like, your narcissistic ex is gonna explode because he did a candle magic. I'm not that type of reader. I'm a guider. I guide y'all, right? This is for you. This is guidance for you guys. Where do I go? Here. Okay? So, build a routine, build discipline, build a routine, give your mind some boundaries, okay? I hope this resonated. I'm going to stop here because I feel like y'all need to watch group 2 and group 1 anyway. So just go ahead and flip back. Go ahead and flip back and listen to those messages because, if you guys spend too much time in your mind, you're going to look up and be like, what? I'm last place. Everybody is ahead of me. Everybody received their blessings and I'm still at the starting line. Yeah, because you were thinking too much about how to run. When the guy said go 50 minutes ago and he was over here, left foot, right foot, 2 foot, blue foot. Can you just start? That's what Spirit is saying, y'all. Spirit, can you just start? What's going on? So watch group 1 and group 2 because I feel like there's some more messages in there for you. And I hope this resonates. Definitely let me know if it does below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for rocking with me and for staying on this channel. I know I kind of fell off a little bit, but I'm back and active, okay? So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.